Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the United States presidential electoral system. The US presidential election stands as a cornerstone of American democracy, embodying the nation's commitment to representative governance and civic participation. Held every 4 years, this electoral process determines the leader of the free world, shaping both domestic policies and international relations. Understanding its intricacies requires delving into the historical context, electoral mechanisms, campaign strategies, and broader implications for governance and society. Historical context. The roots of the US presidential election system trace back to the Constitutional Convention of 1787, where the founding fathers devised the Electoral College as a compromise between election by Congress and direct popular vote. This system, as outlined in Article 2 of the Constitution, allocates electors to each state based on their congressional representation, combining the number of senators and representatives. Over time, the franchise expanded from its initial limitations to encompass all adult citizens through amendments and legislation, reflecting the nation's commitment to inclusive democracy. Now let us look at the electoral process. The Electoral College remains central to the US presidential election process, where candidates compete to secure a majority of 270 electoral votes. Each state's electors pledge to support the candidate who wins the popular vote in their state, except for Maine and Nebraska, which allocate electors based on congressional district outcomes. The primary and caucus system precedes the general election, serving as a means for political parties to nominate their respective candidates. This period witnesses intense campaigning across states, with candidates vying for delegates through a combination of public appearances, media engagements, and fundraising efforts. Campaign strategies. Successful presidential campaigns hinge on strategic maneuvering across several fronts. Media campaigns play a pivotal role, leveraging traditional outlets such as television, radio, and print alongside digital platforms to disseminate messages and mobilize supporters. Ground-level organizing through grassroots efforts and volunteer networks amplifies candidate visibility and voter outreach. Debates, both primary and general, offer crucial opportunities for candidates to articulate policy platforms, defend positions, and engage directly with the electorate. Fundraising, facilitated by campaign finance laws and regulations, sustains operational capabilities and advertising expenditures. Key issues in elections. The US presidential election landscape navigates through a myriad of issues that influence voter behavior and electoral outcomes. The media's role extends beyond reporting to framing candidates' narratives and influencing public opinion. Interest groups, endorsements, and campaign contributions exert significant influence, underscoring the intersection of politics and vested interests. Voter turnout trends reflect demographic shifts and societal engagement levels, prompting ongoing discussions about barriers to participation and potential reforms. Technological advancements and the rise of social media platforms have reshaped communication strategies and voter outreach methods, fostering new avenues for political engagement and information dissemination. Presidential power and responsibilities. The victor of the US presidential election assumes a formidable array of powers and responsibilities. outlined in the Constitution and tested through executive actions and legislative initiatives. The President serves as the nation's chief executive, wielding authority over federal agencies and departments. Their role in foreign affairs encompasses diplomacy, military command, and international negotiations, shaping global alliances and geopolitical dynamics. Domestically, the President collaborates with Congress to formulate and implement legislative agendas that address pressing national challenges and priorities. Challenges and controversies. US presidential elections are not immune to challenges and controversies that test the integrity of the electoral process. Issues such as voter suppression, electoral fraud, and gerrymandering prompt debates over electoral fairness and democratic principles. Third-party candidates and independent movements seek to disrupt the two-party dominance, advocating for alternative perspectives and policy solutions. Ongoing calls for electoral reforms, including debates over the electoral college's efficacy and direct popular vote proposals, underscored the evolving nature of American democracy and the quest for representative legitimacy. In conclusion, the US presidential election stands as a defining moment in American political life, embodying the democratic ideals of participation, accountability, and governance. Its historical evolution, electoral processes, campaign dynamics, and presidential responsibilities converge to shape the nation's trajectory and global standing. As the electoral landscape evolves in response to societal changes and technological advancements, the enduring significance of informed citizenship and civic engagement remains paramount in safeguarding democratic values and ensuring the voice of the electorate resonates in shaping the future of the United States. Thank you for listening. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned.